And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a 10. Like Daddy, Stacy, all of the Barbies is pretty. Damn, all of the Barbies.
Hey guys, welcome back to Star TV. On today's lovely episode, we're going to be talking about 5 signs that your friends are breadcrumbing you. Right before we get into today's lovely episode, make sure you guys subscribe to Star TV where you get a new episode every week. Make sure you guys like this video, drop a comment down below, let Star know what you think, and be sure to hit that bell down below and press all so you will be notified each and every time Star posts a new video. Let's get right into it. So 5 signs that your friends are breadcrumbing you. If you don't know what breadcrumbing means, breadcrumbing is when people are giving you their leftovers. They are giving you the bare minimum and they are giving you minimum effort. So number 1, you have to beg and plead with them to hang out with you. Listen, every relationship requires quality time. You have to spend quality time with your family because they need to know and feel that you love them and that you care about them. That is how humans connect with one another, by spending time with one another. The same way you spend time with your boyfriend is the same way you need to spend time with your friends. The same way you spend time with your spouse, your husband, your wife, is the same requirement for a friendship. You also have to spend time with your friends. You know, maybe not as much time, but you guys get what I'm saying. If you have to beg your friends who are supposed to want the best for you, your friends are supposed to love you, they're supposed to be there for you. They should have no problem being in your presence. They should have no problem being around you. If you are out there and you have a friend who does not hang out with you, if I were you, I would start to second guess that friendship, and I would start to second guess the type of relationship that you think that you have with the person. Because let's be real. Yes, we're all adults. We work. We're in school. We're busy now. You know, we're adulting. We have schedules. But at the end of the day, in a year, how many times do you see your friend? Most times when you have a friend who does not want to hang out with you and always gives you excuses, sometimes these are friends that don't secretly like you, because if they liked you, they would want to be around you. These could be friends who are even jealous of you, or friends who simply, they don't really care for you. They're just using you, whether that's using you as a texting buddy or just using you for advice or someone to talk to here and there. So here's a little backstory, you guys. Recently, you know, and I don't say this with joy, but I was literally forced to end a 4-year friendship. And within this friendship, I have nothing bad to say about the girl. We were fairly close. We weren't best friends, but we were close. Like, we spoke every day. You know, if I needed someone to really talk to or vent to, she was there. And she was the type of friend that will text you. She doesn't really like to call over the phone. She doesn't hang out at all, you know, which was very weird to me, being that I met her, you know, at a place. You know, I met her in the house of God. I met her at church. So I figured, like, you know, you go to church, I go to church, you know, let's be friends. Like, you know, we're around the same age, let's be friends. So we were friends for 4 years, and I would see her every Sunday. Every Sunday I see her, hey girl, what's up? You know, text me when you get home. You know, we text, send voice notes, you know. And I figured, you know, you found a friend in church, you know, everything should be good. You guys both love God, but, you know, just because you love God don't mean you will see eye to eye. But long story short, I noticed that this particular friend, even though she wasn't a bad person, every time I would, you know, try to arrange plans for us to hang out like a good friend, she always had an excuse, which was so weird to me, because I'm like, hold on. We've been friends for 4 years, right? And I see you at church every Sunday, which is not really hanging out because we're praising God. But we've only hung out once in 4 years of friendship. That's not really real. And then every time I initiate to hang out, it's an issue, it's an excuse. So basically, you guys, I just got so tired of begging and pleading with someone to be in my presence, knowing that I deserve way better than that in a friendship. And I'm saying to myself, like, Star, like, I've had friends before, close friends. I've had best friends before. It was nothing for us to go out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was nothing for us to FaceTime. It was nothing for us to make plans and go see a movie or go out to eat or, go to the mall. These are things that I did with previous friends with no problem. I didn't have to ask. I didn't have to beg. I didn't have to plead. So if I have to initiate plans with someone and they are always rejecting it, you're telling me that, one, you don't value me, you don't appreciate my presence, and you are not grateful and appreciative for not only me being in your life, but this friendship. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes we tolerate people longer than we should have. I don't want to be around nobody who doesn't want to be around me. I don't want to be around nobody who does not appreciate me, and I don't want to be around anyone who does not enjoy my company. Don't allow people to breadcrumb you. You deserve more. And of course, I'm at the age now where I'm not going to just stop talking to you and not tell you why. Those are things I did when I was younger, when I didn't know how to communicate, when I had immature ways. What I did was I had a conversation with her and I told her, this is what I have been seeing, within this friendship. And I've stated, how I felt for so long. And there have been no adjustments, no changes, and no compromises. So I told her, you know what? I'm over this friendship. I wish you well. No hard feelings. And I had to disconnect. And that was it. That was it. And of course, there was some grief. I didn't want it to end like that, but I have to choose. Oops, I dropped my pen, sorry. I had to choose myself, and I had to know my worth. You deserve more than that in a friendship. You deserve friends who are gonna show up for you and show out for you. So I want you guys to learn from me. Number 2, they don't support your endeavors. I don't care what you're working on. It could be a clothing line. And I'm also planning on coming out with a clothing line very soon, you guys. It could be a clothing line. It could be a hairline. It could be a YouTube channel. It could be a music career. You could even be in school. Whatever you are doing that makes you happy, that brings your heart fulfillment and joy, and you tell your friends about it, and they're not excited. They're not clapping for you. They're not sharing your brand, whether that's your channel or your business online. They're not supportive. That should tell you that, one, they fear your potential. They're afraid that you might make it, and they don't want you to be showcased. They don't want other people to see your talents, your personality, your charisma, your aura. They don't want you to be seen because there's a chance that you might blow up and become bigger than them. Anytime you have a friend that doesn't support you, that means that there's hidden envy. They envy what you could be because people can see your light, your shine, and your destiny before you can. Sometimes people see things in us that we don't see in ourselves. Sometimes your enemies or your frenemies will believe in you more than you believe in yourself. Never trust a quiet friend. And I was always that friend to support people no matter what. And backstory, you guys, with this particular friend, I would always tell her, when she asked, what you doing, girl? I'll be like, you know what, girl, I'm about to film this YouTube video. I'm about to just slick this hair down and get in front of this camera. I found so many things to talk about. And I said to myself, you know what, Star? You've been telling your friend that you were getting ready to film a YouTube video for almost 2 years now. Not once has she said, hey, Star, what's the name of that channel you're always talking about? What's the name of that YouTube channel? Maybe I want to tune in and see what you're doing. I want to subscribe. I want to like. I want to comment. Like, imagine talking to your supposedly friend every day, and not one time did she ever offer to support something that made you happy. Your television show, your YouTube channel, something as small as, let me tune in and see what you're talking about. Every view counts. But you know what? I'm going to share a video with you guys. And in this particular video, it's a video of Taylor Swift. I want you guys to watch this video and comment down below and tell me what you think.
My mom and I went to the mall, and I had asked all my friends to go with me that day. I was like, so I want to go to the mall. Do you guys want to go to the mall? And they're like, no, I'm busy. No, I'm busy. No, I'm busy. No, my mom says I can't go. And so I'm like, okay, well, Mom, let's go to the mall. And so we get there, and we run into all of the friends that I had called to go to the mall, and they were all there together without me.
What an honor and a delight it is to say these words to you. Seattle, Washington, welcome to the Eras Tour.
And that is exactly why we don't worry about people who don't support us and who don't want to be around us. Because when God brings us to that place of elevation, they will be in the audience and they will watch you soar, fly, and conquer. Let's get into tip number 3. They go all out for everyone except you. When it comes to you, your friends, they barely show up. They don't give you anything. And if they give you something, it's bare minimum. You guys, I've experienced friendships where even friends would, throw celebrations and throw get-togethers and invite all their other friends, and I wasn't invited. And even with my most recent friend that I speak of, it's so ironic how she was planning to come to my birthday dinner this year. And I said, I didn't say nothing. I was just like, oh, okay, I might do a little something. But in the back of my head, I thought, you know what, Star? She's inviting herself to your event, but in 4 years of friendship, when she has a birthday dinner, you are never invited. And I know, guys, don't kill me. I know y'all probably like, Star, you supposed to know better than that. All you do is preach. I know. But at the same time, sometimes we settle, just to have someone to talk to, just to have a friend. We settle for the bare minimum because we don't want to be alone. And in my case, it's occurred to me to end the friendship so long ago, but I kept holding on because I'm like, you know what? This is small, this can be fixed. I don't want to regret it, because I know in previous friendships, when it ended over something small that could have been fixed, I was drowning in regret. So I settled. And this is the thing, you cannot settle. People will go all out for the people that they love, for the people that they care about. You deserve to be recognized. You deserve to be acknowledged. You deserve to be supported. When it's your birthday, don't accept excuses. Your friends need to be there. When it's their birthday, you should be there. If you have a business, they should be the first ones promoting. If you have a YouTube channel, they should be the first one commenting. You need friends that call. Forget about texting. I need to hear your voice. You need friends who are direct, friends who pick up the phone and actually call you and see how you're doing instead of sending a lazy text. You need friends who want to be around you, who want to be in your presence. If they can't hang out with you, if they can't support your endeavors, if they're going all out for everyone except you, they're breadcrumbing you and you don't deserve it. And these are the signs, and you need to recognize it, because I went through it and I'm healing from it. I'm processing it. Know that it is not your fault. Sometimes you have a light that shines so bright, people can't even take being around you. It's something unique about you. It's something special and peculiar about you. But because it's you, you can't see it, but they can. And this is why they avoid you every chance that they get. Let's get into the last and final tip. They only talk about themselves. And I've been through this with this previous friendship. I've been through this. I love being the friend that gives good advice. One thing about me, Star will hear you out. I will uplift you. I will encourage you. I will be there for you. But at the same time, if it's a friendship, your friends should care about you. They should ask how you're doing. They should check in with your mental health. They should be able to pour into you as you pour into them. They should be able to love you with the same power that you have been loving them with. They should be there for you to support you in anything that you do. If they're only talking about themselves, that's because they only care about them and they don't care what's going on with you, and that is why they make themselves the main topic. And I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely hate when a person calls my phone and texts my phone consistently just to discuss themselves, because I personally feel that that is very selfish. And a friend who is so focused on self and not about the person that they're venting to, that they're talking to, is not a true and genuine friend. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I want to see how my friends are doing. I don't care how long it's been. I'm checking in. I'm doing what I can to reach out and connect. I care about people. And another thing, you guys, because I've been through this, we always feel like we have to forgive in friendships. And I've been there. That's how I stayed in that friendship for 4 years. I just kept forgiving and forgiving and forgiving. And it's like, you can forgive, but stop accepting less than what you deserve. You can forgive, but know your worth. You can forgive, but walk away. Because nowadays, people will abuse your forgiveness and they will take you for granted. And when they take you for granted, you will be there, you will communicate, but they still won't change. You still won't see a change in behavior. They still won't appreciate you. They still won't support you. They still won't go all out for you. This is what people do when they breadcrumb you. And Stargang, I want you guys, experience is the best teacher, but I don't want you guys to experience this. And if you are experiencing it, just know that I'm with you. Okay, we've been through it. We're learning from it. And now we're sharing it with others so people recognize the signs and they can run as fast as they can. Okay, so I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you was able to take from it. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to Star TV. New video coming every week. I love you guys. Roll to 1,000 subscribers. See you soon. Peace.